Good morning, everyone. It's 9 a.m. here in Cebu still, and I'm off to show you guys how I get to the dental appointments that I've been having here. Yesterday they did the prep work on my crowns and put in the temporaries, but just for fun I wanted to just show you how easy it is to get to the dental office here from where I'm staying here at the Marriott. You can actually see the office outside the window here.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Well, you can't really see the name, but it's under there. It's under that awning right there. And you can see here's the pool of the hotel. So right over there. So I'm going to go ahead and walk over there just to show you. This is the easiest way I've ever had a dentist appointment in my life. It's kind of cool, really. So. All right, so let's take the walk to the dental office. It's probably, if you're to just step it off, it's probably maybe 100 yards or a little, maybe 200 yards, I'm not sure. Walk through the lobby, just around here by the restaurant and buffet. And then, good morning, thank you. Very polite staff. It's been raining last night. Ooh. It might be raining now, but it doesn't matter, no worries, because the whole way is covered. Well, not quite all the way, but almost all the way is covered from the rain. So you walk through the security check for the hotel. And over here is a parking garage with another security guy. A lot of security here, so you don't have to worry about anything. Just take your basic standard precautions. Nice little pathway. I was decked out for Christmas. And before you go, or after you go to the dental office, you can go to the spa. There's a beautiful spa right here. I don't go there. I've heard people go and they've told me about it. A lady was telling me all the stuff she has done every time she comes here. She stops in this spa. And then over here is the another little cafe. But let's keep walking right to the dental office. So here's where we've come from so far. And up there is the hotel room, our hotel room, on the 10th floor. And right here, the green sign says Green Apple Dental. It's right there. Now we're back into a covered walkway, takes you all the way to the mall. All the stuff inside the mall. So there's the dental office with the friendly staff inside, working away. They don't really open till like 10 for customers. They're just preparing and doing work. So that's a quick little walk. Easy, yeah, you know, you can go back and forth to your room. And also, aside from this dental office, inside the mall here, you go on up to the 6th floor, over by the grocery, what they call it? It's like the market, but it's on the 6th floor inside here. There's another dental office that is pretty good, I've heard. And I interviewed a guy in one of my last videos that had his work done up there. So that's a pretty good one. So there's a lot to choose from. And then if you want to get off the premises here, there's a whole bunch of, I think there's, I don't know, 4 or 5 more dental offices around town. And I think that's an underestimate. I think it's really much more than that. But this is the easy, simple way to get dental work done if you want to travel. If you don't mind traveling, and you know, you can do this in any country. I'm not like trying to advertise for like these vacation dental places, but man, it's really true. You can save yourself a boatload of money, have a lot of fun, have a real interesting story to tell, and get your dental work done, and your family can have a great vacation. So that's what we're doing, and it's been a lot more fun than having my dental work done in the States. For sure, a lot more fun than having my dental work done in the States. I just wanted to say, give a little explanation of why I decided to go to kind of extremes and have dental work done outside the United States. And the decision didn't just happen overnight. It's been building for a long time with me and my experiences with dentists in the States. I had a dentist. I've had quite a few dentists over the years, but I had a dentist in Los Angeles, Studio City. He started to get really greedy and started overcharging and changed his attitude. I knew him for about 20 years, and I noticed a big change in him in the most recent years. I was down there in Los Angeles about a year ago and talked to him about dental work, and he just was he wanted to charge about $1,500 a tooth, and he wanted to his attitude wasn't good. He was arrogant. I tried to talk to him about more of my plan, what I wanted to do with my teeth. So that's a problem. And then it's not just him. Back in Nevada, shortly after that, I started hunting around for dentists, and I had one disappointing experience after another with these guys. They are all getting really greedy. They have this power trip, this ego. They've got this control issues over they want to bully the patients. That's what they did to me. They tried to bully me, and that didn't fly with me. When people start that with me, telling me, and they're not the smartest people in the world. You can't trust the fact that they're dentists, that they're really smart. I actually found the ones to be here to be a lot more comprehensive and more intelligent about their approach to dentistry. It's not quite so, not nearly as profit-driven, although I'm sure they're making good money, but that doesn't seem to be the priority. All the dentists I saw in Nevada, they would even advertise that we love our clients, but yet action speaks louder than words. And it's not true at all, because if they love their patients, they would listen to them and try to work with them more, and definitely not steal out of their wallets and overcharge them, price gouging for the dental work, which is just the prices nowadays are just obscene. I mean, and a lot of people in America, they just go without dental because it's so cost prohibitive, and that's not right. I mean, it shouldn't be that way. Dentists should be affordable for everyone. And in my prior interview with these guys that here in the Philippines, I see so many kids that don't make, their families don't make a lot of money, and they're running around with beautiful braces and nice teeth and things, and that just speaks very, that kind of evidence just proves that America is so screwed up in so many ways when it comes to medicine, medical, dental, you name it, and that's why so many expats are looking outside the country, and they definitely should do that. They should boycott. I boycott things when I'm not happy. I just boycott them. Yeah, I don't care if it's the price of food in the grocery store or anything else, or if it's a service like dental, or if it's political things, whatever it is, I just do it. That's the way I roll. I have very strong ethics, and things I think need to be boycotted. I find another way to manage around it, and that's what we've done here by coming to the Philippines. Now, also, we looked into going to Costa Rica to have it done and do a vacation, and also, Panama, and you can go to Thailand, you can go to China, you can go so many countries to have dental work done if you're willing to travel and you don't mind it, and you're have the courage, and it's really not that. It's a little complicated just to get motivated and do the bookings. But if you're going to travel anyway, definitely plan to get stuff like that done. And you can get all kinds of things. You can get cosmetic things done. You can get medical treatments. You can get prescription drugs at a fraction of the cost. So you go into the pharmacies very easily and get medicines that you need without all the BS with the AMA and all the substandard medical practices in the United States. And just so some of you might think I'm dogging on the states so much about this, is just so you know, the World Health Organization came out with a recent statistic. I saw it about 6 months ago, and the medical in the United States is now ranked 17, and that ranking's been for a long time. Since the Bush administration, so that's where I first saw that. So it hasn't changed. So we actually don't have the best medical in the world, like our politicians say we do. Not nearly do we have the best medical in the world. That's proven by the World Health Organization. So, and that's the gold standard. And the most recent statistic is that doctors, AMA doctors, hospitals, pharmaceutical companies are now the third leading cause of death in America, just behind cancer and heart disease. So it's really time for Americans to and everyone to just think outside the box, reclaim the power you have in your health decisions, and don't relegate it to people in white coats that you think are smarter than you, because there is no guarantee that they are smarter than you. And I've met a lot of what I consider to be some dumb doctors, and definitely some dentists that have very low integrity. At this point, the mall is just about ready to open, so I wanted to run through the mall and show you some of the restaurants that are here. You won't believe all the familiar names that are here 8,000 miles from the States, but from Starbucks to Kentucky Fried Chicken, McDonald's. We're gonna look at a few of them just for fun to show you that you're not that far away from home when you travel. One thing I think is really important if you want to really enjoy our lives and be fulfilled, and that's to be a little bit adventurous. So doing something like this is a great way to become more adventurous, and it's liberating. And then the more you do it, the more you find out you made the right decision, and you begin to trust your intuition more. And I think a lot of us suffer from an impairment where we allowed the media or other people, doctors or other institutions, the public school system, political system, you name it. We've allowed them to hijack our minds, so we no longer can think for ourselves anymore. And on this channel, I really stress the importance of thinking freely and being willing and having the courage to dispel myths, investigate, and understand the mythology that we have been bombarded with. So many things that we're taught and led to believe are incorrect in our lives, and it's essential that we recapture our ability to think freely and understand and connect with our true being. That's our true being that God created us with. It's not all the information we're just bombarded with that confuses our minds and distracts us from our true being. If we connect with our true being and follow our intuition, we'll make better decisions in life and enjoy our lives fully. I'm starting with Starbucks here because it's on the perimeter of the mall, street side. And as I was walking over here to begin this with Starbucks, I couldn't believe how many restaurants and coffee shops there are. There's literally, I would guess, 100 restaurants, coffee shops, and food service things inside here. In fact, I might even ask the security guard if they can tell me how many restaurants there are. But it's pretty amazing. So let's see how many franchises from the United States are over here. So we'll take it one by one. There's Starbucks. Okay, well, I just asked the security guard behind me how many, and she said there's too many to count. Well, that sounds like a good answer to me because it's probably accurate. Too many to count. Right up here, there's TGI Fridays. Here's TGI Fridays. Large restaurant. Here we're coming up to the Coffee Bean. Beautiful shops here. Very nice inside. You know, this is going to be a daunting task. There's so many and it's so spread out. There's 6 floors to this mall. And I could be walking all day. But I'm going to just tell you what I saw inside. I saw, of course, McDonald's. They've got Kentucky Fried Chicken. I'm going to go walk around, look at some more. So they have Kenny Rogers Rotisserie restaurant there. And oodles and oodles more. And coffee shops and bakeries. This is an enormous mall, and what I like the most about it, I don't know if I'm going to show you every one of these restaurants because it's going to be too much. But just trust me, just about every American franchise you can think of is over here. And what I like about this mall really is the setting of it. It's like a park-like setting, and there's the like events. Like right now, they're planning another event. They're raising the trusses for something else going on here. I'm not sure what it is, but it's a real center meeting place for the community, for tourists, guests. There'll be music, light show tonight, and it's so different than we in the States. Most guys I know never go to the mall. I don't like the mall at all in the States. I don't like the prices. I don't like the whole thing. It's kind of, I never have liked the malls. So, but here, it really is a community event, and it's a lot of fun. Surprisingly, it's kind of unbelievable to me. But people come out here. This is like an oasis, community gathering place. People play in the park, and they have picnics in the park over here near the just outside my dental office. There's always something going on. They hang out, they read. It's like a campus. It's really like that's what it reminds me of. It's almost like a college campus with all these beautiful grounds. Very comfortable and relaxing here. Very nice. I haven't seen anything like this in the States. You know, it's not hectic. They can get busy with the people, but it still has a really fun, relaxed feel to it. It's not expensive. I mean, you can spend a lot of money here if you want, but you don't have to. You can spend the day out here just hanging out, having fun, and having lunch at reasonable prices, and dinners, and coffee, and pick up your pastries. There's no end to it. You can get your electronics, your phones, getting your cell phones, your this mall is pretty unbelievable. I actually have never seen anything as nice as this overall. If you consider the appeal of it, this is very appealing. And right here in Cebu, and it is an oasis because when you get out of this mall area, it does get into more impoverished, more kind of run down areas. So I think people find this as a great place to just kind of a refuge and a pleasant place to spend the day with their families. And there's security guards everywhere around here, and it doesn't seem to be any issues with any kind of major issues with crime. So Oh, this has been really fun and quite an eye-opening experience, and I would have never seen this had we not come out here to do the dental work on me. So that's the advantages of thinking freely and not being afraid to be adventurous and find out what's out there. So take care, you guys. Talk with you later. One thing I failed to mention about these restaurants is that most all of them, and I talked to three, they told me that they offer a 20% discount if you're a senior. So if you're 62 or older, they'll offer you a discount, 20%, and that's pretty good. It's kind of like Panama, and I think Costa Rica does a little bit of that. Other countries offer it and do something for the seniors. So, but it's easiest if you get the Philippine ID card. It makes it a lot easier, but you can still do it with your driver's license from the States, but it's kind of iffy. A lot of times one place didn't honor the driver's license, so they really want the Philippine ID card, and you just have to get one of those. You go down to the consulate, and they're not too difficult to get. That's just kind of a little sideline. It's of interest that people may want to know. Okay, now I'm on a quest to find the laundry. It's supposed to be in the basement here of the mall. So if you get if you're staying in a hotel around here or something, and you want to get laundry done, come to the mall here on the basement level. It's a lot better deal than going to the hotel. It's really a lot better deal. You can have your stuff done and they're quick. So. Hello. I'm going now to the basement to find the laundry.
Okay, we have basement 1, sir, wash and dry. Then we have basement 2, Lavada Queen.
Lavada Queen.
Okay.
Two laundromats here?
Yes.
In the mall?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's nice to know. Thank you.
No, it's
Further down?
lower down.
Okay.
Basement.
Just got off the elevator down to the basement level 2 for the laundry, and this is the bowels of the mall. There's 2 laundromats down here, one on basement 1 and one on basement 2. Good to know. Let's see if I can find it. Well, I found the Lavada Queen. It's in the basement level 2, and here's a nice lady that works here. Okay, and they will pick up. They will pick up from the hotel if you want, or you can just come down here. The pickup and delivery service is free and included also. But it's so easy just to come over here. And on the way over here to the laundry, I just walked by this hair salon. You can get a man's haircut for 120 pesos, so you can drop off your laundry or pick it up and get a nice quick haircut for 120 pesos, and that's about $2.50. A little bit less than that, actually. Where are you guys going?
Going shopping.
You are going shopping? Oh, I just found the Love Queen
Oh, yeah?
down in the basement level 2.
Oh, really?
Yep, they're not that hard to find, and there's one on basement level 1, a different one.
Wow.
So did that. So
We already went over there and pick up our laundry.
did you already eat?
Not yet. We're gonna,
When are you gonna eat?
we'll see. We're gonna look around.
All right, I've been busy.